At long last, the controversial compulsory voting bill that was put forward by the Speaker of the House of Representatives has been withdrawn by him. Of course, you recall that a bill which had actually passed a second reading was said to be put forward by the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Speaker Abass, that should make compulsory voting by all Nigerians. There have been reactions from different quarters with respect to that particular bill, which I think necessitated the person who pushed it forward to pull it out. You will agree with me that Nigerians have gone through so much in the hands of politicians to now come to that point where they will now be forced to vote. If you have done so much to their voluntary voting, then how much of democracy will we say that we're enjoying when a bill is now passed and signed for all Nigerians to vote under compulsion? However, the bill also states that if everyone doesn't vote, anyone that doesn't vote will risk being jailed. I still recall that um, a paramount ruler earlier on today in a radio station there in Osun State still stated that they will need to build so many correctional centers or prisons, let's put it the way it is, if that bill, scales through. Why would you force the people who you are not giving the dividends of democracy even when they voted voluntarily to forcing them to vote? Under what condition? Under what condition are we being forced to vote? Is it a must? Is it not supposed to be a civil responsibility, a civil right, where I am supposed to express that at my will? And if I don't express it, let me be the one to bear the grunts for not expressing it. We seem to get so many things wrong in Nigeria and put the horse or put the cart before the horse in most cases. As of today, where we have about 2 years to the next general elections, every talk around politics and administration today is about 2027. While the people are suffering in 2025, while the people are suffering in 2024, people are already wondering and deciding what will happen in 2025 or 2027. Well, when some people are beginning to have discussions with God personally, you can't really tell what they discussed, when they actually, this is serious matters here at ONF TV. Don't forget to please feel free to drop your comment, make them simple and civil, and let us talk. What's your opinion with respect to that bill? I know your voice have been heard. I know your voice have been heard, but it still calls for a lot of considerations so that such a bill and bills of such will not find its way to the House of Representatives anymore. I heard earlier on today that a House of Representatives, whether it's senator or one of them, said that when he's on the plane and the plane is descending into Abuja, that the sight of chances houses that are not beautiful, they disgust him from inside the plane. So he's pushing for the demolition of houses. Ha. And I'm wondering, a lot of people had wondered, do we have, are our leaders, are we on the same page at all? Are we on the same page? That paramount ruler, who apparently is the leader of the Afenifere earlier on today, stated, said it from different perspectives, and we just keep wondering what is really happening. What is really happening? What has gone wrong? Where did we get it wrong? So because you feel disgusted from inside the plane, because you are privileged to fly, they should go and demolish the houses of people that are under you. They should go and just because you are okay. So that means That means when you are driving through places, especially, and I know his village, I'm sure people like that in their village, they don't, the roads are terrible. The roads will be terrible. So why doesn't he just go back to his village and start demolishing the houses of his grandparents that are on the road and are not looking good? Or help everybody who has their houses who are not looking good to finish up and make it look good. You can imagine the mindsets of the people that we put in office. You can imagine the mindsets. They are more concerned about how much they can cut away with. They are more concerned. I also think that the idea of demolishing and destroying, oil vessels, destroying houses, in the name of, or take for instance the law, the law in Edo State, where they say that if a house is marked for kidnapping, maybe it was the house was used for kidnapping, to house abducted, victims and all of that, that the house will be demolished. I don't think that is what it's supposed to be. Let such houses be forfeited to the government to be used for better things. Let that law will be much better. Those houses cost so much to build. Why just waste them? Look at the oil vessels that are being set ablaze. No, why not just convert them into the government coffers and let them be sold to the people instead of being destroyed? These ones that have been forfeited to the federal government from the former central bank governor too. Who knows what they are going to do with it? You are free to drop your comment. Well, this is still Serious Matters here at Tonic TV. My name is Olukunle Brown. Please enjoy the rest of your day and happy Children's Day to our children, in advance as they celebrate Children's Day tomorrow. Well, it's good to hear once again that bill has been withdrawn. The point is, what is the state of the nation from your perspective? Thank you very much for watching. God bless you. Bye.